Exactly. I went on to losers using that Cloud. Why not make a switch up?
You gotta address your wardrobe issues when you
gotta have the right mentality, everyone.
I mean, like, take yourself, you know, you stepped up your wardrobe, your game has completely stepped up as well.
Oh,
You're
man.
looking sharp right now,
Oh,
Miho.
thank you. Man, I was expecting you to wear a suit. I tried to have the reads. Man, I read incorrectly, but I'm still looking fly. That's all that matters.
So it was an option select at the end of the day.
It was. Like, I was just being safe no matter what. Like, I made sure to just pressure your shield, but not get punished.
That's the spirit, right? You want to use those safe Zers and stuff.
You already know.
A little bit of back air, you know, auto cancel into the ground.
You know, read a roll or two, but, you know, unfortunately it didn't happen like that. But, yo, we're going to hop into this game. Game 1 here. Losers top.
Starting us off a great deal of patience by both players, right? Spending the first 5 seconds just apart from each other. Few button presses. A lot of defense. Finally, Ned finds himself a down tilt. Doesn't even get anything off of it. Cosmos makes his own counter statement.
Oh my goodness, Cosmos already reading these air dodges, this beautiful stuff, rocking up 50% onto Ned so far. And look at that, fair, back, and up air actually.
Oh wow, the climb hazard, since it was done high, actually catches in the beginning of that dragon jump.
I didn't even realize that yet. Whenever Ned is going to be recovering without his limit, when he's not snapping onto that ledge, that is a free dragon lunge for Cosmos.
Oh, you're right, it absolutely is.
He attempted it right there, right away, but ends up getting clipped by it.
And that would explain
Ned's
why.
to look out for it.
That's why Ned did it so early then. He was aware that that was what Cosmos' option was going to be. It's like, I'm going to throw it off, I'm going to do it a bit sooner than you're ready for.
No, I think Ned definitely has enough experience with the Corrin matchup, seeing that Ryuga is out here.
That is true. That is very true. And it would not surprise me at all if he hit up Ryuga before this, like, hey, you got any tips? And it's like, yeah, we're going to defend Midwest. Let's go.
Cosmos just trying to find his opening, but Ned and himself just running back, trying to space out these back airs, but looks like they're not too safe against Corrin, because Corrin can just go ahead and do the dragon lunge.
Right now, it is Cosmos with the percent lead. Still has to exercise extreme caution, though, because, again, making a mistake in front of Limit Cloud, that will be your stock.
Yeah,
but he's
definitely is gone right now. The up throw, not quite taking the stock.
Very, very close, though. The next one, after a couple pummels, will do the trick. No pummels required.
Don't even need it. This man knows when his percents, when the stocks is going to be gone, and just like that, Cosmos has himself a lead.
Of course, Ned does not go down without a fight, and he does find himself in an advanced position. Not for long, though. Cosmos just slipping through that whole incident without even needing to air dodge.
What an answer right there! Let the Dragon Lance was coming at him. He's like, all right, that's fine. You're giving me better position to hit you.
Yes, because that is still your arm at the end of the day. Right now, Ned just using a ton of short hops, trying to exert a little bit of pressure, make Cosmos uneasy to give him that opening, but Cosmos wasn't really even giving him that. All he's doing is a little bit of tipper pressure at the very edge of his range. Forward air into forward air, waits for the air dodge.
This movement from Ned is just fantastic, honestly. He's moving back and forth, running around what Cosmos can do, and I love that pressure from Cosmos. I mean, hitting that dragon lunge and trying to get the tipper. He didn't even get off the platform either. So safe.
Honestly, both of their movements have been incredible so far.
Yeah, finally sneaking in that back air to take that stock. But Cosmos finds himself with the 53% lead. Still really good for him to try to make this happen. And look at this. Already 3 minutes are away from this set. Didn't even realize.
I didn't feel it at all, Miho. Not 1 second. And right there trying to jump off for that pin, but can't find it. Still finds a grab, though. And once again, having himself stage control. Cosmos looking very good. Very good right now.
Ooh, the up air just challenging that down air out from... That's it. Back air is going to seal it up. Cosmos has come out to play, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
I'm just thinking this through. Like, when I was sitting down, I was expecting this to be definitely a close one, right? I wasn't sleeping on Cosmos as much as I am a Ned fanboy. But going forward, like, Cosmos is really giving it to him. He's doing a fantastic job so far, just his move and keeping outside of Ned's threat range while still picking him off bit by bit, dealing all this damage, and then getting so much mileage off these offstage situations.
Our Battlefield is going to be the pick. I love this coming out from Ned. Yeah. Going to be able to just take advantage. Really toss out these aerials just like that. Keep up that pressure.
Yeah, he's going to be able to control this tri-platform space a lot more effectively than Cosmos is.
No, and as we learned in the set with Ryuga and Zero.
That is true.
Battlefield, these platforms, the instant-pin usually goes... No, I think he has to be in the exact spot, like underneath it or something. I'm not even sure, but I know it ends up doing it if he doesn't do it correctly.
Okay. And on top of all that, though, it is a tall ceiling stage, huge blast zones, which means, I mean, Cloud ultimately is going to have an easier time killing. than Corrin, so this will just kind of exacerbate the problem before Ned can be killed by, say, the Corrin up throw, which was what caused him his first stock in the first game.
No, and with Limit, you're going to take those stock away like it's nothing.
Yeah.
All right, but even though we are saying all of this, Cosmos has himself a very nice lead, but Ned, he is answering right back.
And right now, using his perfect pivot, trying to keep this distance between him and Cosmos. Cosmos keeps finding these initial pokes that are catching Ned. Ned's trying to play a little bit more passive, waiting for whiffs and then maximizing his punish on top of it, but it's not happening because Cosmos is barely whiffing.
I mean, not even just the fact he's not whiffing. The fact that Cosmos isn't giving him air dodges, not any rolls in dangerous positions, that's what Ned is trying to thrive on. Really good discipline coming out from Cosmos, mixing everything up. No, he ends up getting the tech.
I love the fact that Ned buffered in jump as his option and then immediately did down air as well to catch Cosmos if he tried to follow.
Hard forward throw, sending Cosmos right back off stage. Ned has the ledge, try to go for the down air, ends up connecting, but eats an up air for his troubles. Another up air, it's not going to take the stock.
Nice punish though, just immediate, no hesitation, recognize that Ned could get clipped by it. And once again, a second up air and more chances to keep his juggle going, and he catches him underneath that forward air.
All of these up airs coming out for Cosmos. We thought Ned was going to take advantage of the platforms, looking like Cosmos is doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, Cosmos actually running away with the stage pretty darn well. Even though his kill throw is less viable here, he's still able to win the neutral just fine without it.
Cosmos, he is so slippery. The way he is moving with his Corrin, just really going around the shield, going around these hitboxes, he understands the disjoint of Cloud, where he needs to be to not get hit.
Right now, yeah, we're seeing that on display. Cosmos able to weave just right through that space and not even getting picked up by that limit cross up. And that's I
mean, yo, even without the punish, that is just perfect for Cosmos. He didn't get killed. That's what matters the most.
That is honestly a victory. The victory there being you wasted Cloud's resource there. Now he needs to spend 10 more seconds to get that back.
Cosmos still keeping up all this pressure. I thought he was going to go for the Dragon Lynch that time around. Didn't do it.
Blocks that dash attack and once again finds himself with another grab. And this is looking very good for Cosmos. Ned has so much of a mountain to climb, nearly
all of these falling up airs, putting on so much percent for Cosmos. Try to go ahead and read an air dodge with that up smash,
that
juke
to bait out the dash grab, and then immediately fading back, landing to that pin, not getting the
and the down air stopping the spark! Oh my goodness, Cosmos!
Okay, I am a Cosmos fan now. I can just say that with full confidence. That was incredible. Just the call out right there.
All right, let me put that on my notes. Cosmos, very good Corrin, fun to watch, beautiful stuff.
That edge guard just, because here's the thing, I mean, he was dead
the
for
knowledge,
down air.
The knowledge against Cloud, knowing the exact angles at which he has to recover. Down airing, stopping it right away. Trade, very good trade, and a 2-stock at that.
That is one of the best trades in the history of trades. I'm just gonna say that.
Yo, real talk, Ned looked like he went to GameStop. All right, but we are still going in and look at that right away. Ned not even going back to Battlefield, taking it to Town and City.
Now, here's the thing, though. I know this is the favorite stage of Corrin, so I wonder if maybe there even is any matchup that Cloud can get a substantial advantage on against Corrin.
Not sure, but first time in this set so far, Ned finds himself a very nice lead so far here on Town and City. He's being a lot more smart with the way he's approaching. He knows that Cosmos doesn't come up with a lot of these aerials. He himself is just rising with all of these up airs.
You're right there trying to catch it and still catching that forward air immediately after the up air. Oh, an unfortunate whiff by Ned after landing. Grabs the wrong way, gives Cosmos another punish.
And Cosmos, I think, right there, ended up having a little controller malfunction because he ended up missing that insta-pin right away. Would have been a free punish, unfortunately not getting it.
Ned right now, though, with full control on this ledge, with limit on deck, it's Cosmos that has to really respect his space right now.
Still just running around both these players, trying to find their opening. Again, not making it easy whatsoever.
I mean, Miho, the first game went over 3 minutes and we didn't even notice until the very...
The up air is going to take it!
Wow! Just the degree of patience, but yet both players having that capacity to explode on each other so hard. And the very whiff of an opening.
I mean, this is just Smash 4 at its finest. Yes. All the patience is on display, yes. But when they see their opportunities, they are optimizing it so much. Right, here we are back in the neutral. Dash attack just beating out that back air. Good stuff from Ned. Definitely what he needs a lot more often. But now Cosmos has him in the air. Very fortunate for Ned. He was able to land this time around.
And able to get his limit. And here's the thing. If he can take Cosmos' stock without using it, which he does, he has a limit to use for this fresh stock.
very even percent so far. 28% is not too much, but yo, 45, that's kind of significant. So Ned trying to go ahead and get back in there, but Cosmos keeping up this pressure again, calling out that regular get up.
And getting, again, all this movement, constantly just being a couple steps ahead of Ned in the spacing war. And look at how much it keeps getting Cosmos time and time again. 73% lead right now. Oh, right there, the recognition that Ned was going to just be absolutely patient. Here's a grab.
Speaking of recognition, Ned landed, immediately spot dodge, knew that that pin was coming out. But he can't avoid them all, getting hit by one more forward angle. Still not going to take that stock away.
Here's the thing. We got Rage Cloud. We got Limit. We got Town and City.
Beautiful weight right there, but I don't think he has a jump. He's still going to recover with the up B. Ooh, Tipper!
Not going to kill, but he's forced to use his Limit to come back to the stage, and that's a victory in itself.
Cosmos playing very patiently. Oh my goodness, the force nest. I'm not sure if you wanted it right there. That's going to be an up air. A second up air right now. Cosmos going to land.
For another air dodge, keeping this pressure rolling. This is what Ned needs. I hear
the up air.
Managing to land and drifting towards the very far corner too, while charging up that Limit, knowing that he's going to need that. He's going to need it just for the threat of Limit, and if the move itself.
Landing that Dragon Lunge Tipper, coming out, taking away 3-0.
And having that awareness too of the pressure, of the mindset that Ned was in at that moment, right? That he was just holding back, trying to charge up, and just Cosmos dancing in front of him with that movement, recognizing he's not going to block. He doesn't think I'm going to leap at him at any given second. I'm going to prove him wrong, and I'm going to take it right now.
Cosmos. Corrin. Guys, y'all got to recognize what this man did here today.
Yeah.
Lost in the first round. Top 32 here, and just made that run.
All the way to losers top 8. That is not a pleasant run to do. That is 5 sets usually, right?
That's grueling.
Yeah.
That is the grind. That is the definition of a gauntlet.
Yeah. But making all the way that run, and then to cap it off, taking out Ned. And that is going to be the end of our stage.